Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Wade's Movie World. So this past week, of course, I watched the newest episode of Superman and Lois, Season 2, Episode 10, entitled Bizarros in a Bizarro World. Now, this is the one that I made a video about a week or two ago, talking about the Bizarro world and how this one looked a little dark and that it may not be suitable for young viewers like children and such. And so I just wanted to talk about this episode with you guys a little bit. This is not an episode review. I'm just going to talk about a few things because when I review the entire season, once the season ends, we're going to talk about the episodes then. And this is going to be, of course, one of the ones that I talk about. But I just want to say this was one of the best episodes they've had from Season 2. This may be the best episode we've had of Superman and Lois since the show started. But anyway, I just want to commend the writers, the directors, the actors, anyone and everyone who works on this show, puts this show together, but especially this episode. I mean, wow. There's just so much to talk about that I'm probably not going to talk about it all, but I just wanted to hit the main points with you. One of the first points I want to make is I was right. This was a very dark episode, darker than any of the episodes we've had so far, and this probably would not be suited for young children. I would say 16 years of age and older would be okay to watch this episode, but no one below that age. It's too dark. The tones are very, very dark, very adult themed, and just an all around, I don't want to say scary theme, but it's very ominous. And does it have horror elements in it? Oh yeah. There were more horror elements in this episode than I thought there would be. One of the things was the Bizarro world, the red sky, because the sun was red. And so it just made it look more ominous, more scary, more going into a world that you don't know. You're diving into this mysterious place that you know nothing about. Yeah, it looks like the other Earth that Superman is really from, but everything's reversed. Everything's backwards. That's how it all gets started. So, of course, yes, Superman makes it to the other side of the portal, to this Bizarro world, which is cube-shaped. It's not round like our Earth and his Earth that he's used to. It's like a cube shape. I remember that from some of the comics, so I thought that was really cool that they brought that in. The thing I want to talk about most in this episode is the acting. Oh my gosh. I mean, I've said it before that Tyler Hoechlin, Elizabeth Tulloch, and everyone who works on this show and acts in this show are really great at their craft, but man, they stepped it up 100% in this episode. Oh my gosh. Tyler Hoechlin was amazing as Bizarro Superman. I mean, he literally pushed himself to become this otherworldly being, this monster. I mean, Tyler Hoechlin, he transforms right in front of you, and it's just amazing to see how, we know him as Superman, but then on this world, he's not a good guy, but he's not a bad guy. He's not evil, but yet he's not the great, Superman that everybody knows him to be. He's caught in between. As things start to fall apart on this Earth that they're from, this squared, cubed Earth, this Lois Lane breaks up with him, and he just loses himself. And it's just, oh my gosh, it's crazy the way it all unfolds. Elizabeth Tulloch was amazing. I mean, she stepped up her performance 100% as well. I mean, she's a great Lois Lane, but damn, she was amazing in this. Jordan Elias, who plays Jonathan Kent, on this Earth, he is Superboy. So, and he has powers, and Jordan doesn't. So, like I said, everything's backwards. So he has the powers, Jordan does not. This Earth's version of Ali Alston gets inside Jonathan's head and makes him turn against his parents and, Lois Lane and Superman. And that's kind of where everything falls apart, because Ali Alston is causing all this trouble. And then the other Ali Alston from Superman's Earth comes over to this Earth to merge with her other self there, and then create all kinds of chaos everywhere on both Earths. I mean, it's crazy. Just a lot of different things happening. Now I'm interested to see how all this is going to play out. This Jonathan Kent in this one, from this Earth, he really becomes an asshole. And when Superman gets there, he acts like he's Superman's friend, but really he's just playing Superman. And at one point he turns on him. And so our Superman has to enlist the help of General Lane from that Earth, from the Bizarro Earth, and Lois Lane and Jordan, in order to stop what's going on. Even Tal-Rho is on this Earth, and he's married to Lana Lang, who somehow mysteriously gets powers as well. I'm not sure how she acquired powers, maybe by the Eradicator, I don't know. It doesn't really specify that in the episode, but maybe we'll learn more about that later. Tal-Rho failed to help his brother on the Bizarro Earth, and so when Superman is really having a hard time trying to stop what's going on, he almost kills Superman, but then he realizes that he didn't help his own brother from that Earth, and so he ends up helping Superman with Ali Alston, and then with these others, trying to make all this happen and merge these people together with this pennant things that they have. And so, yeah, I mean, that was cool to actually see Tal-Rho and Superman working together. Even though we have seen that before, but it was just, that's always a welcomed thing to see, even though Tal-Rho is the bad guy. So yeah, this just sets up a whole new world of problems for both the Bizarro Earth and the real Earth. And now the Jonathan Kent from the Bizarro Earth has now arrived on the real Earth, and he's going to try and merge with our Jonathan Kent, and it's just going to all go from there. So we'll have to wait and see what happens in this week's episode and how this is all going to play out in the rest of the episodes, and then finally the season finale. I think it's going to be great. I'm really looking forward to it. There is one thing that happened in the episode that I was actually surprised. Superman did meet up with Lieutenant Mitch Anderson from our Earth after he betrayed Superman, and then he realized after all this, after all he's seen on this Bizarro Earth, he realized Superman was right and he was wrong, and so he actually apologizes to Superman and tries to help him, but he gets killed in the process. As far as I know right now, Lieutenant Mitch Anderson is dead, unless they bring him back to life. So yeah, that's all I have to say about this episode of Superman and Lois, Season 2, Episode 10, Bizarros in a Bizarro World. So again, we will see what happens in these next few episodes and how it all concludes. Okay, so that's all for this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'm going to say good night. God bless. I love all of you. I will see you all in the next video. Bye-bye.